Something that surprised me, and I wasn't expecting to see, is that every once in a while, the game actually now jumps over 100 frames per second. That's weird. And that's with, I can show you my settings in a second just in case you're really curious, but it's not all that terribly exciting. I mean, here, let's see. Let's bust them open right quick. There you go. Gonna leave it open for just a second. 1, 2, 3, and then done. Yeah, every once in a while, I'll see over 100 frames per second now. That's kind of wild. GeForce 1080 is not to be trifled with. Right now, it's actually floating around between 60 and 70. So there we go. It dropped under 60. But I got to say, it actually makes the game so much nicer to play. It really does. It's funny how that can really change things around just a little bit. I'm going to free this parasaur because, you know, why not? Run free, parasaur, or walk slowly away. Whatever you want to do. It's all good. Whatever. It is morning. We are on the Ark course in the center. Took a little trip to the northwest on the last episode. Kind of think I'd like to head over that way for this one. Didn't really need to stop and gather all that wood right now. But, you know, just the same, it is going to come in handy, so we're going to run with it for the moment. I would like to do a little work on the raft today, but I'd like to do a little bit of exploring over here as well. Now, I probably should have gone back for all of that shotgun ammo that we just kind of started putting together, but we're not going to worry about that right now, believe it or not, because, well, we're kind of flying over the ocean, so, or river, whatever it is, river, ocean, that sort of thing, so we're not really going to concern ourselves with that at the moment. I think that would be a Carno and, no, 2 T-Rexes. Never mind. I was going to say a Carno and a T-Rex, but no, it's just T-Rex City down there. Holy cow, man. T-Rexes everywhere. They go and ruin everything. Jerks. We're going to head over this way, though. I don't think I can yet. What level am I? 75. Nope. I don't think that's high enough level. I think you got to be 80 for the deep sea crates. There should be some over here, though. I was going to say we could check them out, but yeah, I don't think we can, actually. There's a Carno down there. Something we might want to do, and I haven't even really done it yet. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and do that right now? Let's do that. We have a moment. Hi, Cat. How's it going? You're going to walk across the keyboard. Hey, watch where you're going there. She tried to steal my microphone. I'm kind of experimenting with a new setup right now, and I have stuff where it normally isn't. She's freaked out, like, what in the heck? That's not normally there. Yeah, you're right, it's not. All right, it is nice and hot right here. We're at pretty much the hottest part of the map, I would suspect, right over the, well, you know, lava, the eye of the volcano sort of thing, majigger. I don't know, something. I do see a nice red beacon down there, though. It's probably in the water. Probably can't reach that one, but I'd like to go take a look anyway. What I was going to say, though, is we haven't really gone and checked out the northern extreme of this island. We are making our way there. Now, of course, we're on an Argentavis, so we're not flying as quickly as we otherwise could be if we had, say, a nice, super fast Pteranodon, but it's not bad. It's, you know, faster than walking, for one thing. Can you imagine trying to swim this far and then get up and walk? Oh, man. Oh, look at that. We can actually get to it. The question is, can we get to it? I would really like to open a red beacon right now. That would be... well, there's no guarantee of what it would be, but I would like to do that for one. So let's do this quickly here. We need to hop off because there's a scorpion that's about to come over here. So we're going to run over here, open this guy up. I don't know what is in there other than I saw it looked like some sort of saddle blueprint as well as a hatchet blueprint. I'm just taking a quick look to see what's around. I might want to grab that chitin right there. What did I do? Crap, I hit the wrong button. I'm making a thatch foundation I don't need. Level 50 Rex. He has a nice mohawk. That's kind of what I was curious of. I was like, huh, it's a good looking Rex right there. All right, let's see what we got out of that thing anyway. Like I said, I didn't really get a good look. Did we get an actual hatchet out of it too? Looks like we did. A Mastercraft hatchet. That's not bad. 235% damage. That's a pretty good one. and a mosasaur saddle. I'll be honest with you, we're probably not going to get a mosasaur in this series. Because we're doing the single tame challenge, it's pretty unlikely we're going to get a mosasaur. I just don't expect me to grab one of those. That just seems unlikely right now. All right, you are good on stamina since we set you down for a moment to check that beacon. Wasn't a bad beacon. That blueprint for the hatchet's actually going to be really nice. We should probably go craft one of those up as soon as we get back to the raft. To the home on the water. I kind of like how we've changed things up this time around, too. I mean, there's something to be said for having a nice big permanent home, but there's also something to be said for having a kind of a home on the water. I'm really kind of liking that, actually. I hope you are, too. It's a nice little change, I think. It just kind of keeps things a little interesting, and being able to move around like that is pretty darn helpful, because then everything is with us the whole time, which is really, really just super convenient. Okay, I'm not seeing a whole lot in here. Well, aside from lava. Let's go ahead and get out of this part. I mean, there's obviously a bunch of metal right here. I don't really want to risk weighing my bird down right now by grabbing a bunch of metal. Never mind, there's an angry alpha carno nearby. I mean, any alpha is angry, but a carno? I probably don't want to deal with that right now. I'm honestly not sure if I could take an alpha raptor down right now. With tactics, perhaps, but just a straight-on one-on-one fight like I kind of like to do, because I don't know, I guess I have a death wish that way. Probably not. I'm going to guess no. I'm going to guess an alpha raptor would tear me to bits right now. We just don't have good enough armor, and especially we don't have a good enough melee weapon. That's really what it comes down to. They move so quickly that I find it's easier to hit them with a melee weapon than it is to try and shoot them, so I wouldn't really want to try and take them down with a shotgun right now. And even then, we don't really have a high-quality shotgun. We just have the same crummy one we've been using. I think we found a slightly better one at some point, but, you know, it's a difference of like 11% damage, not 111% or 200% even, or, you know, something really crazy like that. Just kind of taking a look again here. I'd actually like to grab a few more silica pearls, is that what they are? Wouldn't mind grabbing a few more of those before we get out of here. We are kind of in the neighborhood. Although I don't know, maybe I'm flying right over the area and not realizing it? Am I doing that? I'm not really sure. Maybe I've already done that. I had it in my head I was looking for water, but now that I think about it, I don't think there really is water. I think maybe there is. I don't remember now. I don't know, we've done this once before, and we got a pretty good little haul of them, but if I don't find them in just another minute here, I'm just going to go ahead and cut out of here, because this is kind of bad. There's a nice yellow beacon spawning into the water. That might not be a bad thing to go after, but again, it's in the water, so probably don't want to work with that right now. I think that'd be a bad idea. There we go, there's the water. I knew there was some water somewhere. I don't know, is that the same Spinosaurus who was here last time? I don't remember. Level 10. We could probably take a level 10 out without too much trouble. Let's just set down over here. Right about, I don't know where we can set you down, birdie. Can we set you down right there? Nope. Oh, you actually will set down right there. That's interesting. So I think I can grab a couple of these pearls right now. I'm kind of concerned about that Spino and the cat. Oh, man. All right. Oh, crap. I see these guys. Yep, I see you. I got to take care of the Mega Piranhas first. All right, they're going to be a problem. Mega problem. That's what you are. Why don't you just sit on the... Ah, I hate the paws. Not a fan of the paws. Sit on the beach there for me, you stupid fish. Hey, come back. Let's kill all these guys. Kill all the fish. I don't even like seafood. Ow, knock it off. They're not doing a ton of damage, which is good. I'm trying to keep an eye on that Spino. I don't know where it went. I guess it's around the corner there, right? I mean, that's kind of the obvious answer, but I'd actually like to know exactly where it is, not approximately where it is. That's what I mean. All right, I think we're good now. So I would like to grab a couple of these. We'll just grab, we'll grab you. All right, not bad. That's a good little chunk right there. It's not a lot, but it's a good little chunk. And then this is where it gets problematic here. Why is it so hazy? I don't understand that. I don't know. Looks really kind of crappy out there, like I can't see anything. And it makes me wonder if all of a sudden I'm literally, like as in me, the person, not me, the character, having problems seeing. It looks so funky. Wow, that is weird. Must be all the smoke or something from, you know, the mountains around here. I'm not sure what those rocks are, if those are some of the rocks that you can get oil out of, because I think they do exist in the game. Let me just check one. Yeah, they are. They are the oil ones. Aha, okay. That makes sense now. Let's go grab some more of this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and say that's good for right now. 26, it's not that much. I know. But we're going to say that's good enough. I think technically, no, maybe not. I was going to say technically it still thinks I'm underwater, but I don't know. I think it's just kind of hazy out there. And, well, no, it still thought I was underwater. That's what it was. That just looked weird. Might be a bit of a collision issue or something there. I don't know. Let's get you a little more speed. I know it's kind of a waste on an Argentivus, but, you know, every little bit saves me a couple of seconds or something along those lines, so I'm okay with that. The air is so much cleaner on this side of the island. I mean, look at this. Whew. So much nicer. It's all bright and blue and pretty. Looks good. What is that over there? You're bobbing all. What are you? You are a terror bird. Holy cow. I was thinking to myself, that looks terror bird-like. But I didn't think there were any terror birds over here. But then, if I remember correctly, the way it works on the center is anything can spawn anywhere, pretty much. I mean, there might be zones where you're more likely to find one thing or another, but I think they can kind of spawn anywhere. So I'm just going to relocate the terror bird here. I don't really feel like dealing with it in terms of shooting it with a shotgun, stabbing it with a pike, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to relocate it. We're going to put it in a new neighborhood. Here, well, let's go ahead and let's put you down there. You can play with that guy. He's your friend, trust me. Yeah, I don't know why I do these dumb things. I just do. I'm weird. What can I say? So let's go back to the raft. It'll be right over here. Waterworld is right over here. We're going to drop these pearls off in the fabricator. Huh. They look like they're stuck up here, little dodos and dodoo. All right, well, whatever, guys. If you need to get down, let me know. I'll come bring you down. Oh, we got a raptor on the beach too. We should probably take care of that guy. Where did you go? There you are. Level 45. We can take him down without too much trouble. Go ahead and set the bird down. You are on neutral if you are what you're supposed to be at. Go get this raptor's attention here. It'll only take a little bit of buckshot. See? It's all good. No more raptor. Alrighty. That worked out quite well, I must say. Alright, we're going to set Birdie Bird down. Hey. Down. There you go. Thank you very much. How many shells did we get out of this anyway? I don't know. We kind of clicked a bunch. Or I did. I don't know. Did we do that together? I don't remember now. Did I grab all of them? I didn't grab all of them. I know I didn't. Shotgun. 34. That's what we have. 34 of them. Wow, that's not too bad. 5, 16. Yeah, no, we're fine. We don't need to grab any of that right now. So it's going to drop these pearls off over here just so we can go ahead and put them in place. Now, obviously, you can't make stuff if you don't turn it on. I know that, but I'm just looking to see what we have here in terms of stuff we can make. We don't have any obsidian, so we're not going to really make any more polymer. I mean, we do have a fair amount already. I say fair amount, and I'm probably being a little generous, but here, let's dump that oil in there too, just for giggles, just to get that out of the way. That might be kind of a backup storage of oil. Yeah, see, there's the other shotgun. I knew there was another one, but we're still using the crummy one because I think it had rounds in it or something. That was my reasoning for not switching. Didn't want to lose them because, you know, those shells are kind of precious. Only have so many of them, which really is not very many at all. Just checking to see where everything is in here. Okay, I could have sworn I stored some, looking for something, but I guess I stored it somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know where I put everything. Oh, I'm trying to think now. Let's see, what does the bird have? No. Let's go back one more. Grab one more thing here. I think there is something over here we need. We're going to need to do a little bit of crafting too. Let's go downstairs. We go down. Guess not. I'm going to go ahead and grab those guys though, just because. Radio, yeah, we don't have any frequencies. I know that. All right, I guess we're good, really. I guess, oh yeah, we were supposed to create a new hatchet when we got back. I remember that now. Let's go take care of that. That'll be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to drop you in there, and drop you in there, and drop you in there. And let's see. Ascendant Mosasaur saddle. Didn't even pay attention to that. Wow. That is one awesome Mosasaur saddle. It's kind of a shame that it's not going to get used at all. So let's go ahead and craft that guy up. What does it take? 95 ingots. Wow. This is one nice axe. It's not as good as the one I had in my last series, but considering where we're at right now, yeah, a ramshackle pick that does 132% damage versus a Mastercraft hatchet that does 235. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. That is not a bad hatchet. Now, there were a couple of things I was looking for, and I don't know where they went, so I'm just going to say we need to kind of do things the old-fashioned way and just chop a couple trees down. So I want to make a storage box first. So apparently I did not take the large one. All right, can I find it quickly by scrolling? Wooden cage, probably not, so let's not do that because that's going to take me too long. I don't know how far down it is. Oh, I did have it, so why did I not see you? Lard, oh, because it came first. That's my excuse. Deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. I just, whatever. And we'll just grab a little more of this. And then I think we will place a couple more foundations down today. Just kind of for giggles. I'd like to have a bit of an observation deck, so we'll do that. Alrighty. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get on the bird and actually fly, considering how much he's carrying. I don't know, we'll find out. Might be kind of funny. Can you fly, buddy? Ah, you can actually fly pretty well still. I'm impressed. Good bird. I did give him some weight along the way a couple of times, so it's not like he's completely incapable of doing stuff, but just the same. I didn't actually think he was going to go anywhere. So here we are at Waterworld. And just because I said I was going to do that, let's do... I'm going to do 10 of these. I was trying to think. I'm not really sure if that's going to be the appropriate amount or if there even is an appropriate amount. I should probably drop some of this stuff off on you before we get too carried away here. Have some fish. And then we should probably put this storage box down somewhere. Look at me run in slow motion. It's almost like an Olympics video. Look at this. Like distance runner. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like that. Except they would never be wearing armor like that while in the Olympics. Although that would make things far more entertaining, I think. All right, we're going to put this guy right there. That looks perfect. That looks great. Fantastic. Never seen a better placement in my life. Did say I wanted to make a little bit of an observation deck, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and we're going to pop another one down here, and I cannot quite reach, so we'll go there and there. Kind of like the idea of going all the way around, but for right now, we're not going to do that. We're just going to say this is good enough for today. And then should probably make some more wooden foundations. So we'll go ahead and pop that down like so. I think 6 of them is going to be all we need. 100% sure about that, but I think that's correct. Okay, and then do I have it selected? I sure do. And we'll go ahead and pop you down. And I can't even see if I placed them now. This is bad. I should have paid closer attention to where I actually popped it down. I think you're okay there. I think. And then we should need one right there. Then we need to pop a couple more down. 1, 2, and 3. We can get rid of these thatch ceilings now. It is such a lovely exploit. I do enjoy it very much. And there we go. So we have ourselves a nice observation deck. All we need is a chair over here. And then, like a little chair, a table, maybe a little railing, just to keep us safe. Might not be a bad idea. But I think that's pretty good. I like that. We can watch the beacons land in the water. We can watch the smoke rise from the volcanoes. We can watch the sunrise, the sunset. And generally speaking, we can just have a good time on, well, it's not the dock of the bay, but the ledge of the raft. So I'll catch you on another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.